How do we evaluate, though, the 2020 NFL Draft as the Cowboys continue their offseason preparations for the 2023 NFL season after coming off of rookie minicamp? Regular minicamp going to be underway here soon as well. Stephen Jones talking to the media. It feels like the Cowboys have an event going on at every single day of every point of the year.
That's right.
Stephen was talking because they announced an event they're going to be having with the professional
PBR, professional bull
riders, at some point.
Yeah.
So,
I believe that AT&T Stadium will host the final of some event. That I'm sorry, I'm not a PBR fan. Look, you got to cut me some slack. I'm watching all sorts of sports. PBR just is a little bit beyond my bandwidth. I apologize, but they are having the final of some event at AT&T Stadium, and thus the Cowboys are going to flaunt it and give him an opportunity and give the likes of our friends John Machota and sorts of other beat writers an opportunity to stick a phone into his face and record audio.
By the way, speaking of John Machota, if you missed his spot today with Sean and RJ this morning,
stealing our friends.
Make sure you hit the rewind button on the Odyssey app to check out his great interview with Sean and RJ and Bobby this morning on Sean and RJ. But the Cowboys, though, are going into a very important year because
don't point at me.
I'm gonna set you up so you can get ready to present us with this next piece of content.
You're a presenter. I'm the presenter.
I'm DJ Khaled. I'm here, facilitating, producing.
I like being
bringing
the
it all together. Bring it all together.
You present to me, dog. You got it. You the
man. Because CeeDee Lamb up for a contract extension. Trevon Diggs entering the final year of his rookie deal. Going to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season if he does not get a deal done. But both of those gentlemen, part of what was the 2020 NFL draft class. How are we evaluating not just those two, but the rest of that particular class now that we are 3 years removed from said class?
Yeah, we had an opportunity now to see some things, get a good understanding of what's happening here, so we can look at it. Obviously, your first pick, 17 overall, is CeeDee Lamb. How do we want to do this? We want to just do we want to do a thumbs up, thumbs down, pass, fail? Do we want to do like a grade? How do we want to go about these various picks for the Dallas Cowboys?
We can go thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah.
All right. CeeDee Lamb, I have a strong feeling I know how this one goes. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up.
Double thumbs up.
Oh, 2 thumbs up.
That's right.
You might borrow a thumb and get a third thumbs up.
He was a second team All-Pro. So
that's the thing, right? Like this dude fell to you. He was third or fourth wide receiver taken in that draft?
Oh, man, let's run that down. Henry Ruggs. Okay.
Yikes.
Jerry Jeudy. And CeeDee Lamb was there one more before him?
Let me pull up the entire NFL.
I know Ruggs and Jeudy went before Lamb because Lamb went at 17.
Please hold. Henry Ruggs at 12 to the Las Vegas Raiders. We understood that was going to happen because he is fast.
He was fast guy.
And never mind. I was about to.
Leave that there. Leave it there.
Thank you. Jerry Jeudy was second at 15, and of course CeeDee Lamb was the third.
Okay, so he was
receiver.
the third one. Okay.
But yes, quite literally. I was about to say one of the best wide receivers in that draft, and I forgot. 22 is Justin Jefferson. I forgot about that. But,
shout out to the Eagles.
I mean, incredible wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb, bona fide number one. I mean, that's what that is what you want from a first round pick, and you got that in the second half of the first round, man. Like, got to take that, man. Like, I got to appreciate that. That is absolutely a win. That's what you want. That's what you asked for. Got it, right? Your second round pick, 51st overall, Trevon Diggs.
Again, another
2
double thumbs up. I mean,
Trevon ends up being kind of polarizing, weirdly enough, even though he was just like, I'm getting all the interceptions rookie year.
Well, here's the thing. Since Trevon has entered the league, there is no corner in the NFL that has more interceptions and more pass breakups than number 7. That's it. So the Cowboys got a corner who did the thing that Byron Jones couldn't do, which was create turnovers. And he's done it better than anybody since he's gotten to the league. Pay that man and quit playing with me.
Yeah, ain't a single cornerback after when he was taken that I even knew the name of. Have you heard of a Christian Fulton?
Who?
Do you know what a Michael Ojemudia is?
A what?
Yeah. So all
right.
Fantastic work, Cowboys.
Good job, Will McClay.
I mean, even the idea that maybe you have a situation where you're like, I don't know, do you sign him? It's like just
Again,
different level.
Pay him and quit playing with me. Pay him.
Well, the person that you're probably not paying, at least in my estimations, your 3rd round pick, number 82 overall, Neville Gallimore, defensive tackle out of Oklahoma.
Ooh, boy. Yeah.
And they've tried.
Yeah, thumbs down.
And the tough thing about this is that this also, 2020 is the year when you still have Mike Nolan, right?
Oh, boy, that name. Ooh, that's a bad name around here. Bad words around here.
I'm sorry. Just wanted to be thorough.
This
is before we got to the point where you bring in Dan Quinn and the whole organization falls behind the idea that, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. We'll just let him cook. Because am I wrong in saying
that?
Am I wrong in saying the organizational philosophy on like the spine of the defense changed because of Dan Quinn, or at least in tandem with Dan Quinn's arrival?
That and Micah Parsons, yeah.
Because Neville Gallimore is not like, I don't think he's a traditional nose tackle. Like, he's not a big body in the middle. It's the reason why you have Mozzie Smith in the 1st round of the 2023 NFL draft. And so you had Osa has done a very good job as a defensive tackle. The other defensive tackle was supposed to be Neville Gallimore, and he just never sat right in the ways that they wanted him to.
Well, I mean, I will give the Cowboys credit. Since Mike McCarthy's been hired, there's been a much more of an emphasis on the defensive tackle position. Don't forget, they tried, what was it, the 2020 year when they tried, Don Terry Poe, Gerald McCoy. Like, they tried to address the middle of that defense on the interior, and it just hasn't worked out.
Between injuries and just dudes being done.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, well, let's go get the best defensive tackle available in this year's NFL draft in Mozzie Smith, and we think we might have gotten our B.J. Raji, our Kenny Clark, whomever you want to utilize from Mike McCarthy's past, that could be a man in the middle that helps out and frees up things for everybody else on that line. So, unfortunately for Neville Gallimore, sorry, Chris Arnold, Boomer, it just hasn't worked out so far.
I had forgotten old boy in the 4th round.
Not old boy.
The first of your 4th rounders.
Not old boy.
Had even been drafted from 123 overall. Cornerback from Tulsa, Reggie Robinson II.
Oh, man, he is in witness protection, isn't he? Oh, man. Oh, man.
Hey, yo!
Oh, I mean,
witness protection.
Oh man.
Hey yo.
I mean,
wow.
Look, man. Look, that didn't work out.
No, it did not.
No, it didn't work out.
He said witness protection. Well, he's covered because that's a thumbs down. He's covered by your other 4th round pick. You traded to make sure you got to 136 overall to draft a center out of Wisconsin. His name was Tyler Biadasz.
Oh, my man was playing for the XFL's DC Defenders this year. Didn't even know that.
Good for him staving off the idea of having to go get like a real job. I'm proud of you.
Wow.
And I mean that with the utmost respect. Don't nobody go tell him that I was saying bad things.
Respectfully.
Very respectfully. But Tyler Biadasz, you're starting center.
Like, hey, thumbs up.
Do you feel like people are coming around on Tyler Biadasz? Because it seemed like since he started, it was like, I don't know. Like we have him right now, but the first opportunity to get him to, jazz him out of here. Right, like throw him out like Jazz and the Fresh Prince. People were looking for it, and it seems like people kind of settled down a little bit on that.
Well, because we kind of did the thing, the thing where you get a great player from one university at the same position that you get the next guy from. Because remember that one time when that one guy from Wisconsin who was really good at center, named Travis Frederick, was around here. Yep. Then it was like, oh, Tyler Biadasz, center, Wisconsin.
You like the other dude?
You like that? Oh yeah. No, it didn't work out at first, but he has steadily gotten better as his career has gone on, to where I don't have a concern about him anymore. Because at first I was like, I don't know if my man's strong enough to handle it in the middle, but he has gotten better throughout his career in Dallas. So thumbs up on Tyler Biadasz.
Resounding thumbs up on Tyler Biadasz.
I'm good with him.
He's done what he's been asked to do. And it's one of the things that we got to remember sometimes, man. It's easy for us to go like wild on this. Offensive line is not a place to get, it's not easy to get these dudes, man. If you find one that is a capable NFL starting offensive lineman.
And the Cowboys continuously hit on the offensive line.
That's good for something.
Shout out to Will McClay again.
That's good for shout out. That man deserves a lot of respect. How about this 5th rounder? I'm sure this is going to be difficult for you to be able to thumbs up or thumbs down. 174th overall, defensive end out of Utah. His name is Bradley Anai.
Another man, witness protection.
I bet he wished he was in witness protection. People remember his name.
Yeah.
In fact,
y'all was trying to convince me that he was about to come around here and do something. Nah, man. Nope. Yeah. Sorry to that man. I
think the best thing.
Thumbs down.
The best thing about the Bradley Anai pick is that you are here 3 years later, and that name might make you wince a little bit as a Cowboys fan, but you look up and you go, yeah, but we good though. Has there been a point in the recent history where you felt better about the edge rushers that you have on this team?
You know what the theme of this segment is? Shout out to Will McClay. Because Will McClay, if he make a mistake, oh boy.
We gonna cover it up, though.
Yeah, your man gonna make up for it.
It's like when your mom was at work, you was at home, you knocked that base over. Hey, give me this silly glue.
I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah. Look, man, I made a mistake, but we gonna make sure that it's good by the time she get here. That is what the defensive end spot.
That's
and of course,
true.
it's a fifth rounder, right?
Yes.
Like, I mean, this is a little bit. This is where we're starting to throw some darts and kind of take some flyers, but that one definitely did not fly. How about this 7th round, 231 overall, quarterback James Madison, Ben DiNucci.
The Nooch. Hey, shout out to his XFL career. Got himself a new job in Denver. Unfortunately, see, every coach at some point or another has that dude that they can fix and like, hey, he's going to be a player for me. Mike McCarthy looked at Ben DiNucci and said, hey, man, you my guy. You're my guy. And Ben DiNucci was like, hey, no, I'm not actually. So I'm not actually all that good. But I can make you a hat that spells Dallas upside down and make that go viral.
Hey, man.
And people buy that, Medford.
He did a little something, though. A win is a win. Like, I can't even hold him, man.
I mean,
he did a little something.
You know, worse things than now being, Russell Wilson's backup in Denver.
I mean,
shout out to that man.
He's Jarrett Stidham's backup.
Oh, Stidham is there, isn't he?
Yep.
So he's the third guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But he's getting an NFL paycheck, so shout out to the man. Overall, a pretty solid draft. I mean, a good draft. Like, I don't think you can cut it any other way. You got two dudes that you will absolutely remain here on his second contract. 3?
Hopefully.
3, Tyler, be honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 in a strong
possible. 2 in a possible. We betting spades.
And you know who my possible
or
is.
bidding, rather.
Yeah, you know who my possible is.
Trevon Diggs.
Trevon Diggs. That contract negotiation is going to be wild fascinating between the Cowboys and Trevon Diggs.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's going to take any kind of discount.
So the subheader of that segment is shout out to Will McClay.
Shout out to Will McClay.
Good 2020 draft, guys.
Good job.
And then, of course, you get Terrence Steele as a undrafted free agent, which also very much helps that class if you add that in, because he is starting right tackle and one that people feel good about. Good job, y'all. Shout out to the 940 reminding me about Terrence Steele.
Good job.